Dan, what's up? Yeah, just a big ass screen on your screen. All right. This is just a really quick roundup from what I got from the first few interviews on the KVN. Causes Valley now. I know it's corny. I know it's pretty rigid, but it's all we got besides the Hawk 2047. So, first we're gonna dive into nepotism. All right, that was discussed firstly in Will Stengel's interview, which basically is the idea that just because other people before you got really high like ranks and all that, that you will too when you come after them. So I'm talking like knock grinders and goggers and all that shit. I'm not saying that they do that. I'm just saying that a lot of people would. So Will Singh actively, deliberately said that we don't have any nepotism in our school. And to be honest, a lot of people, and myself included, would disagree with that. I'm not calling anyone out, obviously. Um, but nepotism is a real thing. It's kind of hard just to blatantly deny or prove it. It's one of those things where it's kind of like you kind of gotta, you gotta witness it in order to believe it. I don't know, but nepotism is a very, very, very small problem in River Valley overall. So moving on to Parliament expectations, Pres and Vice Pres. So right here, old ass king and queen. Um, they have a lot on their hands this year. The junior class officers, Grady Graham, Trey Metcalf, Aiden Hill, and Jaden Gogger, which I'm not sure where Aiden came from. Not gonna hold you. He kind of just popped in there, but they have a lot this year with the prom and the float and just everything in general. Especially with our $1,300 budget, it's not really ideal. I'm not being unappreciative. I'm just saying that we should like strive for like a 2K plan. Like charge everyone like $15 when going to a talent show, or some outrageous stuff like that. Um, but yeah, Parliament has a lot on their hands, and I'm in no way should they deserve any hate this year. Unless of course if they like literally deserve it, but they have a lot on their plate right now. So if they do not meet expectations, then they should not receive any hate for it, unless they're actually just like not doing anything. Then grading them will they'll be fine. They have a lot on their hands. Give them a break. Avid athletic budgeting with Arnold over here. All right, young Arnold. Uh, a lot of my interviews with people more on the popular kid cliche, like the majority, uh, they all outright said that the athletic aspect of our school needed more funding or more budgeting. Now, of course, you're gonna have to take it up with the big dogs if you want to see some actual change in the athletic budgeting. But to be honest, when people say like we want more money towards this or that, you have to also like push down, like you have to lessen the budgeting on other things as well. Which a lot of people always want, different things and budgeting. So it's kind of an added thing, but athletic budgeting seems to be very important to the new, predominantly boys, in the incoming classes, as education just isn't regarded as it once was, and I'm gonna get to that later. But yeah, Advent athletic budgeting make us all look buff as hell. All right, no roids. Roids are still banned. Updated school. Absolute. Not trying to say anything, but Richland Center right here. Okay. Uh, Updated school. People will say like our school's outdated, and it sort of is. I mean, you look at it, and it looks like it was made in the '70s, and it kept in the '70s. It's like the wood walls. It's very bare lighting. And it's not anyone's fault, of course. I'm not trying to point at anyone, but it's just generally it kind of feels like it's falling apart almost, even though it's not. It's like nothing noticeable. I'm just saying, compare our schools to larger districts, which they are larger and they have more money, of course, but still, people would expect a more updated school, and that is no one's fault or problem per se. It's just an expression. But yeah, an updated school, compare us to like SOC. They look like cyberpunk compared to our hallways. I mean, you go down there and it's like a whole block. You go to our school and it's like you're walking down the world's narrowest hallway known to man. But anyways, updated school, big avid on that one per se. Uh, then going down to security. Now, sadly enough, and ironically enough, is this funny ass picture of Paul Blart. If anyone remembers that movie. Um, our security. is a kind of a must because there has been a very sad, I hate to admit, a very sad, a very tragic trend of violence in the school. And I think people would be more assured if we had more security measures or precautions. And I think everyone, at least I think anyone should agree that security should be utmost importance in a school environment. Just make everyone feel safe, make everything run smoothly, and just it's for like the staff in general to enforce certain policies that the school may offer. So security is a big thing this year. River Valley on top though, no violence. We're good though. Generally, we're good. And electoral reforms. Two Chinese people signing something. Um, I think a lot of people like to see like a better uh, democracy or democratic process than our primitive democratic. Um, oh my God, I actually can't think. Our primitive democracy that we have. It's kind of like just a straight up direct democracy because we don't. There's like nothing. It's you literally have a list of people and it just doesn't do anything. Like I'm being serious right now. There is no point to even like running if anyone could vote for you at any given time. Um, I think it's kind of bogus. That's me personally, and a lot of people would say that. You shouldn't just have like everyone on his piece of paper and tell everyone to pick out four people. I think people should have to run, want, and express their ideas and their opinions and the reason why you should be electing them before someone just goes elects the most popular kid, out of them all. And I'm not pointing fingers, of course. I'm not being salty, even though I am a little bit, admittedly. But I am just saying, and on behalf of everyone else that's saying, that it's kind of stupid how we have everyone on that list and no one's like running or there's no like spirit to get it. It's kind of just like comes to you on a silver platter depending on who you are. And it's a very primitive order of just person after person, and then like so like you got secretary treasurer right here, then you got vice president and president. This is literally our social hierarchy right here. All right, this is not looking too shiny. I think we need to like exacerbate it. Also, I do think that we need to have a more hierarchical standpoint on it because I'm gonna quote this. I'm gonna call him out, even though he may not understand it or not. Sorry, not understand it, but not remember. But he or the principal did say that there's no difference in a regular, ordinary student and their capabilities of fundraising for the school and whatnot than a class officer that is elected by legitimately everyone. So you kind of see where that kind of itches. The people who are actually elected, the merits, like the popular kids, the smart and talented kids. Like these people get no like distinction between some ordinary um random Joe walking down the hallway with like all failing classes. There's no difference in like dare I say power between these two. It's kind of heart shattering. Not gonna hold you, but it's all right. So I feel like it's gonna be hard, and we're not gonna push all these. Of course, these are all just hopes and dreams of everyone. But it's a nice little blueprint on how we can improve as a class and as a school. And I think overall, we will make a difference, and we should make a difference with the KVN and our, not to sound too propagandic, but our glorious class leaders that we will revolutionize River Valley as a whole. So, yeah, RV is on top. All right, you understand that? Look at this. Very hard description. I'm terrible at this whole paint thing. But yes, thank you for this nice. Oh, this is a long ass yap session. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. But yeah, KVN out.